this video, you're gonna learn how to get the perfect sports look. This is exciting because majority of the time you will be asked to create a natural look with a lot of pop, and that's exactly what's gonna go down right here in this tutorial. And let me just break it down what we need to focus on to get this look. 1, balance. 2, saturation. 3, contrast. And obviously in the tutorial section, we're gonna further deep down and show you exactly what I mean by each of these points. And for those that more than creating looks, like if your pain point is shot matching, or I don't know how to get footage in and out of Resolve, or I can create cool looks, but I am struggling with getting the perfect skin tones, then you need to check out my free workshop. Link is gonna be in the description. Check it out after you finish watching this video. If you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more awesomeness. Let's roll the intro. All right, so now we're inside Resolve and we already have an idea what we want to do, okay? So this is one of the 2 shots we're gonna work on. So this is gonna be during the daytime. And then we have an interior shot. So it's going to give you a different perspective, and especially with this shot because it's not properly balanced. So these techniques are going to come in handy when you're working on your project. Okay, so let's just jump in and let me show you my project settings real quick under color management. So basically I'm just leaving it as is. I'm not using any color management here. I'm going to build that out in a node-based setup. So right now, output color space is set to X709 gamut 2.4, and the rest is DaVinci wide gamut. So what I'm going to do is just lay out a few nodes. We're not going to be using a lot of nodes for this one. So the first one is going to be our color space transform. This is shot on Alexa, so we're just going to go ahead and select the appropriate settings here. And then I want to keep it in a DaVinci wide gamut sandwich all my nodes in between. So I'm going to set this to DaVinci wide gamut. And then in here, we're gonna drop that on again. And then this time we're gonna select DaVinci wide gamut and DaVinci intermediate because that's what's being outputted from here. So that's gonna input here in the input. And then for output, we're gonna do X709 and then gamut 2.4, okay? So this is a properly converted image from log to X709. Looks pretty good. I mean, you can actually just say, well, what else do we have to do to make this better? I mean, this already looks great. And to some, that could be it. But as I always mentioned before, color grading is all about taking it to the next level. X709 is never, ever, ever intended for the final out, you know, unless it's sports, right? And even with sports, they will have their own version of X709 that's going to push the colors a little bit to give you that look that we are used to seeing, especially when it comes to sports. So this one is balanced really well, so I don't have to mess with balancing this shot. So what I have to do is I'm just gonna build my S curve, okay? And the exposure looks pretty decent too, so I don't have to mess with it because I just see enough in the areas that I should to actually do a push and pull on the top and the bottom and just kind of leave the middle sit where it is right now because it looks good to me. So we're gonna go under node number 4, and then in here under my custom curves, I'm gonna do this, okay? I'm gonna turn on editable splines. I'm always trying to show you newer ways to grade, and then you get to decide after you try out everything which ones you're gonna stick with. And color grading is so organic that your process is gonna evolve and it's gonna change depending on the project you're working on, okay? So when we click on the top here, it creates this little point, and if you grab it and raise it, see what it's doing? So it's a very interactive curve, okay? And I love that because it's quick, it's easy, and if you're intimidated by using custom curve or don't know where to put everything, this can just be super, super helpful, okay? So I'm just like really gonna push it, right? And then I'm gonna grab it from here and like really go for it. I'm just kind of looking at where we get the most pop in our midtones. And like it's really, really extreme. So now if I do before and after, like look at the amount of difference we made. Like we really were able to push our image. Now we are losing some detail in the shadows, so we obviously don't want that. So I'm gonna pull that back a little bit. And then I still want the same pop on the top. I love like what happens to the ball. I love what happens here. Like basically she's being separated so well from the background. So you might go like, whoa, everything is blown out in the back. So what we're going to do to fix that is one of the recent releases, Resolve added depth map. And that's one of the OFX. So we're going to use that to pull out the background, because you can use qualifier too. But again, I always want to show you newer ways to do things. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go in here and just type in depth and then grab that depth map and just drop it on right here. And then what I want to do is this. I want to send a feed here and I want to grab the output of that, put it down here, and then grab another point, our actual key data, and send it here as well. So here, I'm just going to invert this because I want to grab everything from the back. And let's pull this down and work on it a little bit. And this is not a tutorial for depth maps. So I'm basically just going to do like a very quick and fast like mat here, so we can just affect and make the changes that we want to make to our image. And post-processing, we can turn it on because it usually does a pretty good job. And now we can turn this off and go here. And all I'm going to do at this point is go under my HDR palette, take my offset, and I'm going to start pulling it down. Now, just remember, we don't want to go too extreme, okay? We just want to, what I'm going to do is 3/4 of a stop. So 0.75, that's what I want to drop. And look at the difference it made. Look at that. And it's all done in real time. So if I do play, it will play it through. Now, depth map is pretty tough on your machine. Obviously, Resolve is going to optimize it over time. But right now, I'm getting about 10 frames a second. So it is choking the system a little bit, but it's worth it for what it does. Okay, so I absolutely love it. Now, another thing that I'm going to do, which is very interesting, is that under HDR, under highlights, I'm just going to go grab my saturation and crank it. And look, this is very interesting. Okay, this is something that's really hard to do besides this tool. And I'm just going to crank it to like show you the power of it. And let's see if we grab the light, which are basically midtones, and push it, what that does. I like that too. I like that too. And again, guys, we're working on a sports commercial or anything related to sports. I told you, like, we need tons and tons of color. Okay, we need a lot of juice. So just look at the difference that this depth map node made. And again, it's in effect, it works in real time. So it's just like going through and just doing its thing. Okay, so it's really, really powerful. And then I'm just gonna hold it here. I'm exaggerating it, obviously. You don't have to go that far, but I think I'm really happy with the results that I'm getting. And then in here, what I want to do is I want to swing a few hues. Okay, so that's all I want to do in this node. I want to go in here. I want to click on this. I don't like the kind of blue that I'm getting here. I want to kind of swing it and get a different blue. So I'm going to click on it here and then hue versus hue and then swing it up a little bit. And I like this sort of like a cyan thing that's happening. So if I do before and after, so I like that. And then I want to click here in this region and do the same thing. But first, I want to make sure that I just kind of do a damage control. So I click right there. And now I'm going to go up again. And I just want to kind of match it where it just looks exactly like what we got going on here. So if I do before and after, right? It's subtle, right? It's not extreme, but once again, one of those things that I just like, really like how easy it is in Resolve to do. And then another thing that I want to do is I want to grab my sky and I want to kind of pull it down, not too much, but I want to pull it down and it's going to give us the illusion of just like having more dynamic range, right? So like, look at how powerful these tools are and how clean they are and easily translated from shot to shot. So just look at this, okay? This is all we did here. And look at the difference before and after. And we thought that Rec. 709 was really, really good. Remember, we thought like, hey, like this is it. What else are we going to do? And just with a few things, I was able to get this out of my image and everything sticks. Let me just play it back and you guys are looking at it. So that's the power. Go in with a plan, with a goal, and then go attack it, because then you just take out all the guesswork and you focus on the essentials to get an impeccable result like this within minutes. Now, let's try to apply, basically copy paste the grade that we built. So I'm just gonna middle click and bring that on. And then obviously I'm going to reset this and have our depth map available. But right now I'm just gonna uncheck it so it doesn't really affect what I'm trying to do. And then here, let's just say that I leave my contrast, pretty strong. So I'm just gonna leave it there as is. And then here, this is my primaries node. And here what I want to do is a couple of things. First of all, I want to kind of pull up my image a little bit. So I'm just going to pull it up about 3/4 of a stop, something like that. And now what I want to do is I want to go under my lift gamma gain and I want to grab my offset and I want to pull all that nasty yellow that we're getting there, okay? And I kind of want to take it here. I like what this looks like, but at the same time, I don't want to just make it too pink. So I think I like this a lot. Maybe we can drop the exposure by 1/4 of a stop. So let me just bring it down to this. I think it retains highlights and everything a little bit better. So I like that. We can obviously, right, we're not married to it. So we can go in here and adjust it a little bit. So like, I feel like we can pull our shadows a little bit more here. And then this looks pretty good. It's pretty aggressive and I like it. And at this point, what we can do is this. Like, let's just look at what it's doing. So our depth map is doing an excellent job based on our previous shot. That's the beauty of it. So now what I want to do is I want to hide the preview, go here. And all I want to do here, click right here. And I'm going to pick this area right here and I'm gonna swing it until we get like these like really foresty green, right? So like if I do before and after, like we're getting that, and that I just feel like is just so cool. And this is what I mean by affecting the saturation, but doing it in a way where you don't have to just use global saturation. That's not what we were doing here, okay? And then the last step is gonna be, I'm gonna create a new node. I'm gonna grab my yellows. And basically, I'm just focusing on her skin tone. And I'm just going to raise that up a little bit, okay? So I'm going to raise it up. And I'm just like looking at her skin tone. I want to have a little bit of magenta. I feel like it's more pleasing than having that yellow that we had in there. So guys, for this shot, that would probably do it. So if I just hold it somewhere around here, grab the changes that we made. So this was our Rec 709. This is our log. And then again, look at the changes that we made and how we popped our image. And if I just do a playthrough. Now, in this one, just remember that the depth map is not necessary, okay? Like you don't need to do this. We could have just grabbed our greens here, hue versus hue, and swing it a little bit. So this wasn't necessary, but since we were just respecting the node tree that we were borrowing from the previous shot, we just basically took advantage of what we had already worked on and built. So you can just see the impact of like a few things that we did to like pop our image like that. So there you have it. Let's check it out in full screen. So hopefully you guys got some golden nuggets from this video. And guys, my goal is always going to be to give you different ways to attack the same problem. That way, when you're working on a specific project that requires that unique outlook, that unique action, you will know exactly what to do in that instance. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you can be notified about our latest content. Make any suggestions that you might have in the comment section below. Do not forget to watch the free workshop. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth more than a boot camp, all right? Link is going to be down below. It's absolutely free. And on that note, work hard, get obsessed, get possessed. I will see you guys in the next video.